welcome to part 2 of the computercraft tutorial video number 3. The last time we left off was with the turtle moving left correctly but not forward. So let me see here. We did our program as digger. So let's go into digger. What did I don't know exactly what the API for that is. Oh, forward. Okay, there we go. Wow. One little R just screwed all that up. Okay, so we save that and exit that. But before we do anything, I want to, well, first of all, let's go into Lua a little bit and let's tell the turtle to turn right and then to exit. Okay, to restart. Oops. Okay. So now, in order to work with floppy disks within this mod, all you have to do is do CD, which is current directory. A directory is where you are within folders and files, basically. Now, again, this is intermediate. I won't say advanced. This is more like an intermediate thing. Understanding the DOS type environment, which is, if anyone doesn't know what DOS is one of the very first computers that does not have a graphics user interface, but this little command line, basically. There's no mouse, there's no buttons, there's nothing. It's all through the keyboard. So, basically, if you want to get into the disk, you have to do CD disk. What? Okay, don't do all caps. This is cap sensitive. So you do in lowercase CD disk, and as you can see, the little arrow thing has disk behind it. That means it's in the current disk that is in the disk drive. And another vital, sorry, I'm having problems talking. A vital thing about this is that you have the turtle or the computer right next to or on top of the CD drive just to access it. So what do you do with, not CD drive, the floppy drive? So then what exactly do you do with the floppy drive? Well, it's kind of simple actually. You can copy, you can make files, delete files, move files, all sorts of this stuff. So let's do copy file. So we are going to copy wait a second. We can't do that. I have to go back to the root drive, which is right when you get into the turtle or the computer. That's initially where you start at with the current directory. So we represent the root drive by /. And it brings you back to the original spot, which is the turtle. For the current directory. So if we want to copy digger into the floppy drive, all we have to do is do copy digger, and then we would just have to do disk. There. Now we just copied the program digger onto the floppy drive. So therefore, we don't have to retype all this over and over and over and over and over. We could just have a disk drive and put in the floppy disk and put the turtle next to it, and it'll make it work perfectly. So now that when we go to CD disk, we can do digger, and it'll work just fine. Since we're accessing it through here, now digger works. And this, and it's kind of hard to show since the screen's right there, But as you just saw, the turtle just moved forward. And then it moved forward again. So all this is really nice and cool. So how about this? I take that off, and I want this turtle to do the exact same thing. So you right click, take the floppy disk, right click, put the floppy disk in here, right click here, and all you have to do is go to CD disk. What? Oh, you have to. Oh, okay. I don't know. Let me see something first. I think you always have to have it on this side when you are facing the disk drive directly. Oops. I think I heard that somewhere, so let me see. Yep, you always have to have it on the right side. The computer, I believe, you always want it on the top, not the left or anything like that. Kind of screws up the system that way. I don't know why. It's probably easy programming at doing it that way when they were modding Minecraft, but that's what they have for now. So, in order to get Digger onto this turtle without reprogramming everything, since it's a individual entity, we basically just do copy for copying the file, Digger to root directory, which is the initial starting point, and that puts the Digger program right onto the turtle. So now, when we right click this, whoops, well, that will work too, but you could go directly to the go back to the root directory and still do that also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart this. I'm going to go into the Lua command line, and I'm going to do turtle dot. Well, actually, wait a second. It truly doesn't matter. Let me restart it again. Okay, so they both have the program, and as you can see, that's red, and that's red. That means that they're all active. We got the floppy disk from here, where we programmed the stuff onto the turtle, and we took the floppy disk, put it in here, transport the files to the turtle. So now, when we say forward, both of them move forward without having to retype every individual line of code. We could just transfer it just by having a floppy disk. And again, make sure the turtle's right here, not over here, not on top, not on bottom. Make sure the computer's on top of the disk drive. And whenever you place the rednet wireless box, make sure it's on this side or that side. Don't try to put it on the back. I guess you could do it on the back, but I don't know. I just tend to like it this way. And there is one more thing I do want to show you, but I'm not really for sure if it'll work. So I'm going to restart this one. I'm going to go into the Lua thing. I'm going to do shell tunnel 4. Okay. I'm gonna try to experiment with the shell. See. Oh, it's not. Can't type today either. Tunnel 4 can't do that? Okay. Okay, I guess that shell program doesn't work. But the cool thing about this Lua language, and there are a few things I don't know, and a lot of things I haven't tried out yet, but there's this command called shell. Shell allows the actual computer itself to activate programs. Now, I'm not really for sure if it does tunnel or anything like that. Tunnel, if you don't know what tunnel is, this is what tunnel does. Here, let me... Okay, so this is basically what tunnel does. I have to restart this now. So tunnel is this pre-programmed, pre-built program that comes with the turtle. It basically just digs for you. The program's kind of big because it needs to detect stuff in order to dig. And there are various commands like, okay, if this is full and that's full, like, as you can see, there's different slots here. You can actually have different commands saying, okay, I want to select this block and spit this out at this time, and then take this block, go over there, and spit this out. And it's really amazing what this coding can do, and you can make an artificial intelligence system to constantly mine for you and get you constant resources. And that's if you're like an ace programmer, though, because this stuff could get pretty tough. But yet again, there are also file commands that you can read and write to files. And there's also keyboard inputs, where you can control like a turtle with your keyboard. There's that too. You can always go onto the Lua website or go onto computercraft wiki to look up the different programming language tutorials for this. Again, as I've said, you can work with Redstone with the computercraft, so that's cool also. But yeah, that's basically it for the computercraft wise. This is probably gonna be my last video. And make sure you subscribe and like my videos. Make sure you like Parker's apps on Facebook. Look it up on your web browser if you don't want to look at Facebook, and you can find my website. Make sure you like my website, tweet about it, and Google Plus it. And of course, thank you for, I don't know at the moment I have this or not, but my 1,000 views so far. Thank you very, very much for that. And thank you for people who have subscribed. I think we have 11 now. And thank you again for the Tugcraft people. They've really supported me a lot. And, well, just thank you. So I will be making other videos. Again, I said a while ago I'm going to try to do something else in Minecraft and programming. I'm going to do some cool robot stuff. So that'll be a lot later, long time from now. But anyways, thank you for watching, and see you later.